Bye forever, Dr. Seuss tribute freestyle. For a while, you know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality's finally better than your dreams. I like nonsense. It wakes up the brain cells. Fantasy is a necessary ingredient in living. You have the brains in your head. You have the feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the one who will decide where to go. Sometimes the questions are complicated and the answers are simple. Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. A person's a person, no matter how small or how tall or how big at all. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. No, it is not. Tater tot. Fantasy is a necessary ingredient, and living is a way of looking at life through the wrong end of a telescope. Why I fit in. When you were born to stand out, I shout and I pout. There's a burn on my mouth till my head pops off right now. Think left and you think right, and think low and think high. Oh, the thinks. You can think up if you only try. Spend Satan in rhymes. I have heard there are troubles of more than one kind. One of a kind, hey, hey, one of a kind, rhyme, rhyme. Some come from ahead and some come from behind. But I've bought a big bat. I'm all ready, you see. Now my troubles are going to have troubles with me. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is awaiting, so get on your way. So be sure, and when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a balancing act. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains as tall as the sky. In New York City, I hear they have buildings as tall as the sky. Rhymes after rhymes. How did it get so late so soon? Today was good. Today was fun. Tomorrow is enough for one. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. Things start happening. Don't worry. Don't stew. Just go right along, and you'll start happening too. All alone, whether you like it or not. Alone is something you'll be quite a lot. From there to here, from here to there. Funny things are everywhere. The Grinch then thought of something he hadn't before. What if Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store? What if Christmas perhaps means a little bit more, which is formed from Polonian shore? I meant what I said and said what I meant. An elephant's faithful 100%, raps in a mess. Adults are just obsolete children, and the hell with them. Rap an anthem or rhythm. Remember me and smile, for it's better to forget than to remember me and cry. Spit and sing them rhymes. They say I'm old-fashioned and live in the past, but sometimes I think progress progresses too fast. You'll miss the best things if you keep your eyes shut. If you never did, you should. These things are fun, and fun is good. Only you can control your future. A feature never ender, a spitter, a rapper forever. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win because you'll play against you. Be awesome. Be a book nut. I'm glad we had the times together just to laugh and sing the song. Seems like we just got started, and then before you know it, the times we had together were gone. You can get help from teachers, but you are going to have to learn a lot by yourself, sitting alone in a room when Beatles fight these battles in a bottle with their paddles, the bottles on a poodle, and the poodle eating noodles. They call this a muddle, puddle, twiddle, a puddle, beetle, noodle, a bottle, paddle, a battle. So the writer who breathes more words than he needs is making a chore for the reader who reads, spitting indeed, think and wonder and think. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact to remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot in with your left. Raps in a mess. ASAP, whatever that means. It must mean act swiftly, awesome, pachyderm, I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees, for the trees have no tongues, but I have enough infinite means to speak for everyone. I like nonsense, it wakes up the brain cells. Fantasy is a necessary ingredient in living. It's a way of looking at life through the wrong end of a telescope, which is what I do, and that enables you to laugh at life's realities. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. And he puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. What a Christmas, he thought. It doesn't come from the store. What a Christmas perhaps means a little bit more. How did it get so late so soon? It might it's night before it's afternoon. December is here before it's June. My goodness, how the time has flown. How did it get so late so soon? To the world, you may only be one person, but to one person you may beat the world. Look at me, look at me, look at me now. It's time to have fun, but I don't know how. Plow, pow, 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 pow. Giggity, giggity, goo, right now, pow. Bow, wow, wow, meow. It's not about what it is. It's about what it can become. All the places you'll go. There's fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Paul, I know up on top you are seeing great sights, but down here at the bottom we too should have rights. There's no limit to how much you'll know, depending how far beyond zebra you'll go. He who makes a beast out of himself gets rid of the pain of being a man. Wham bam thank you ma'am. The storm starts when the drops start dropping, when the drops stop dropping, when the storm starts stopping. It has often been said, there's so much to be read. You can cram all those words in your head. So the writer who breathes more words than he needs is making a chore for the reader who reads. That's why my belief is the briefer the brief is, the greater the sigh of the reader relief is. And that's why your books have so much power and strength. You're published with Shorf. Shorf is better than length. Again, my hints of the meth. I spent raps again and again. Poor empty pants with nobody inside of them. If you'd never been born, then you might be and isn't. And isn't has no fun at all. No, he doesn't. I like nonsense. It wakes up the brain cells. Things may happen and often do too. People as brainy and footsie as you are now. Now isn't that pleasant? Sometimes you'll will and never know the value of something until it becomes a memory. When he worked, he really worked, but when he really played. Away goes the day. All the things you can find if you don't stay behind. And the turtles, of course. All the turtles are free, as turtles and maybe all creatures should be. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. And will you succeed? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Today I shall behave as if this is the day I will be remembered. Just tell yourself, Ducky, you're real, quite lucky. Words and pictures are yin and yang. Married, they produce a progeny more interesting than either parent. You can find magic wherever you look. Sit back and relax. All you need is a book to do. When you think things are bad, when you feel sour and blue, when you start to get mad, you should do what I do. Just tell yourself, Ducky, you're really quite lucky. Some people are much more, ever so much more, much more unlucky than you. I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny. I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun. That is funny, rapping there endingly. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. And this mess is so big and so deep and so tall. We cannot pick it up. There's no way at all. Because when a guy does something stupid once, well, that's because he's a guy. But if he does something, the same stupid thing twice, that's usually to impress some girl. As it spins and it swirls and it twirls and it whirls, it's opener out there in the wide open air. Today is your day. Your mountain is awaiting, so get on your way. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to great high heights. My alphabet starts with this letter called Yuz. It's the letter I use to spell Yuz, Matuz. You'll be sort of surprised what there is to be found once you go beyond Z and start poking around. I love my job. I love to play. I love it more and more each day. I love my boss. He is the best. I love his boss and all the rest. I love my office and its location. I hate to have to go on vacation. I love my furniture, drab and gray, and piles of paper that grow each day. I think my job is swell. There's nothing else I love so well. I love to work among my peers. I love their leers and jeers and sneers. I love my computer and its software. I hug it often, although it won't care. I love each program in every file. I love them more if they worked a while. I am happy to be here. I am the happiest slave of the firm. I love this work. I love these chores. I love the meetings with deadly bores. I love my job. I'll say it again. I even love those friendly men who've come today in clean white coats to take me away. They come in clean white coats to take me away. Away. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. I meant what I said and said what I meant. Be grateful you're not in the forest in France, where the average young person just hasn't a chance to escape from the perilous pants-eating plants. But your pants are safe. You're a fortunate guy. You ought to be shouting, how lucky am I? Catch calls, but once the lure, he let something fall. It's a truffula seed. It's the last one of all. You're in charge of the last of the truffula seeds, and truffula trees are what everyone needs. Plant a new truffula, treat it with care, give it clean water and feed it fresh air, grow a forest, protect it from axes that hack, then the Lorax and all his friends may come back. Rap. Who are you? That is truer than true. No one alive is youer than you, or truer than true. Fill your house with stacks of books and all the crannies and all the nooks. You have to be a speedy reader because there's so much to read. Indeed, spitting, writing simply means no dependent clauses, no dangling things, no flashbacks, and keeping the subject near the predicate. We throw in as many fresh words we can get away with. Simple, short sentences don't always work. You have to do tricks with pace and alternate long sentences with short to keep it vital and alive. Virtually every page is a cliffhanger. You got to force them to turn it, spit it, rap it. I spit it. It is better to know how to learn than to know. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. The Lorax. Which way does a tree fall? The once down? The Lorax, a tree falls the way it leans. Be careful which way you lean. Indeed, if you want to catch beasts you don't see every day, you have to go places quite out of the way. You have to go places not others can go to. You have to get cold, and you have to get wet too. Toot-a-loo, Winnie the Pooh. Oh, the thinks you can think. It all began with a shoe on the wall. A shoe on the wall shouldn't be there at all. When you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. Ba-bum, everything thinks till it's finished. I can read in red. I can read in blue. I can read in pickle color too. Lou, Winnie the Pooh, chillin' smoking a doobie with Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. In the mystery machine, spitting their ending rhymes till the end of time. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're darked. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? Ring, the ding. A tin man just wanted the heart, the scarecrow wanted the brain, the lion wanted courage, rapping porridge. They're ending a blah on the bashing my face off a door hinge, telling the ogre with oranges are the villagers. But now, says the one slur, and now that you're here, the word of the Lorax seems perfectly clear. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. No, it is not. A tater tot. It's fun to have fun, but you have to know how. Pop you one in the mouth. There's start burning it right now till my head pops off. Till my head pops off. Pop, pow. I mean, pop, bow, wow, meow. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole game, and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest, except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. Fame, you'll be famous as can be, with everyone watching you win on TV, except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. Try them, and you may. Try them, and you may, I say. Thank goodness for all the things you are not. Thank goodness you're not something someone forgot and left all alone in the punkerish place like a rusty tin coat hanger hanging in space. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, said Dorothy, clicking her heels together. There's no place like home. I am Oz. I'm the hip-hop-eponymous, hip-hop-anonymous, hippopotamus, rapping the hip-hop-anonymous, hip-hop-eponymous. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. My trouble was I had a mind, but I couldn't make it up. This is not good. This is not right. I feel a stick out of bed all night. And when I pull them in, oh dear, my head sticks out of bed out here. A Horton the kangaroo has said, Vlad, I know two Vlads. One is a cute little bunny and brings me cookies. The other is a bad Vlad. Which Vlad? Which one do you think? Bad Vlad, good call. Ball. Fall. No. Porcelain doll. You ought to be thankful. A whole heap and lot for the places and people you're lucky you're not. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play, so we sat in the house all that cold, wet day. We are all a little weird, and life's a little weird. And when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up and them and fall and mutual weirdness and call it love from above. I speak for the trees have no tongue, but I have enough infinite me's to speak for everyone. Listen about infinite me for by infinity, and you will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 and 3/4% guaranteed. Kids, you'll move mountains, so be your name a Bucksbaum and Bixby or Bray or Mordecai, Ali Van, Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way all night and all day. Out there, things can happen, and frequently too, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. Onward up many a frightening creek. Through your arms may get sore, and your sneakers may leak. All the places you'll go. My uncle ordered popovers from the restaurant's bill of fare, and when they were served, he regarded them with a penetrating stare. Then he spoke great words of wisdom as he sat there on the chair. To eat these things, said my uncle, you must exercise great care. You may swallow down that's what's solid, but you must spit out the air. And as you partake of the world's bill of fare, that's darned good advice to follow. Do a lot of spitting out the hot air, and be careful what you swallow. A shallow, a mallow, big Z, little Z. What begins with Z? I'm a zizzer, zazzer, zuzz. As you can plainly see, my shoe is off, my foot is cold. I have a bird I like to hold. We play all day. Night fight, we fight all night. So be your name a Boxbum or Bisbee or Bray or Mordecai, Ali Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is awaiting, so get on your way. Nay. Nothing is going to change unless someone does something soon. A buffoon, a dune. Kids, you'll move mountains. All the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winner of them all. Of fame, you'll be as famous as can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Never stop spitting, rapping to the monopoly, floppity, sloppity, monopoly. Cat, you ruined Mom's dress, honey. It was ruined when she fought. Well, Cat, you ruined Mom's dress, honey. It was ruined when she bought it. Spit it, wrap it, waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a bet to break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting, rapping never end and spitting. Great day, everything is gray. I watched but nothing moves today. Teeth are always in style. Rapping the Nile's not just river in Egypt. Rapping never ending. The aliens, the ancient Egyptians had help from the aliens to build the pyramids. 90% of the children books patronize a child and say there's a difference between you and me. So you listen to this story. I, for some reason or another, don't do that. I treat the child as an equal. I've wrapping a sequel. This book is to be read in bed. He should not be here, said the fish in the pot. He should not be here when your mother is not. Take your top. I said, I do not fear those pants with nobody inside them. I said those words. I said them, but I lied them. I spit and rap them, never end them. All those nut boards and the cut boards, they're good fun to have about, but that noof gush on my toothbrush. Him I could do without. Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find. For a mind maker upper to make up his mind. Rhymes, rhymes, and rhymes. All day and all night, night and night. And echoing inside the caverns of my mind. Not here, not there, not anywhere. You can get so confused that you'll start in to race down long wiggled roads at a break, necking a pace and grind on 4 miles across weirdish wild space, headed I fear toward a most useless place, the waiting place. It doesn't matter what it is, what matters is what it will become. Kingdom come, ba-bum. The more you read, the more things you will know. But I have bought a big bat. I'm all ready, you see. Now my troubles are going to have troubles with me. Indeed, it seems. If I were invited to a dinner party with my characters, I wouldn't show up. And what would you do if you met a jib-baboo? Fiction is my addiction. Children's reading and children's thinking of a rock bottom based upon which the country will rise or not rise in these days of tension and confusion. Writers, spitters, rappers are beginning to realize that books for children have a greater potential for good or evil than any other form of literature on earth. Haven't you heard? Read, travel, read, ask, read, learn, read, connect, read. Indeed, nonsense wakes up the brain cells and it helps develop a sense of humor, which is awfully important in this day and age. Humor has a tremendous place in the sordid world. It's more than just a matter of laughing. If you can see things out of whack, then you can see how things can be in whack. Oh, the jobs people work at out west near Houch. There's a Houcher, be watcher. This his job is to watch, is to keep both eyes on the lazy town bee, a bee that is watched. Well, work harder, you see. So he watched and we watched, but in spite of his watch, that bee didn't work any harder. Not my witch. So then somebody said our old bee watching man just isn't bee watching as hard as he can. He ought to be watched by another hotcher. The thing that we need is a bee watcher. Well, the bee watcher watched the bee watcher. He didn't watch well, so another hotcher had to come in as a watcher. And now all the hotchers who live in Houch are watching on a watcher and a watch watching the watcher who's watching that bee. You're not a Houch watcher. You're lucky, you see. Indeed. Did you ever fly a kite in bed? Did you ever walk with 10 cats on your head? Did you ever milk this kind of cow? Well, we can do it. We know how. If you ever never did, you should. These things are fun, and fun is good. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true that bane-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. I box in yellow box socks. How true, said the sour kangaroo. And from now on, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to protect them with you. And the young kangaroo in her pouch said, me too. In my world, everyone's a pony, and they all eat rainbows and poop butterflies. But whose feast? He took the pudding, he took the roast beast. He cleaned out the icebox as quick as a flash. Why, the Grinch even took their last can of Who hash. Maybe Christmas, the Grinch thought, doesn't come from the store. Maybe Christmas perhaps mean a whole lot more. All the things you can think up if you only try. All the places you'll go. Just isn't. He just isn't present. But you are you. And now isn't that pleasant? Free cheese trees, free. Fleas flew. While these fleas flew, a freezy breeze blew. Freezy breeze made these free trees freeze. Freezy trees made these trees cheese freeze. That's what made these free fleas sneeze. Achoo, kazoon-tight infinite rhymes. That the people that mind don't matter and the people that might matter don't mind. Don't grumble, don't stew. Some critters are much, ever so muchly more unlucky than you. Today is gone. Today was fun. Tomorrow is another one every day. From here to there. Funny things are everywhere. You're on your own and you know what you know and you are the one who will decide where to go. Oh, no, oh, no, you're rolling shut your mouth. What did you say? It doesn't matter what you said. No, you're rolling shut your mouth, the rock said. We throw in as many fresh words as we can and get away with simple, short sentences. Don't always work. You have to do tricks with pace and alternate long sentences with short to keep it alive and vital. Virtually every page is a cliffhanger. You've got to force them to turn it. Reading can take you places you have never been before. The words in this book are all phooey. When you say them, your lips will make slips and backflips, and your tongue may end up in St. Louis. And he himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beast. I know it may seem small and insignificant, but it's not about what it is. It's about what it can become. That's not a seed any more than you're just a boy, a toy, ahoy, a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy, a HBK. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy cur. I'll make your ankle hurt. But burp. Why are they sad and glad and bad? I do not know. Go ask your dad. Short is better than length. Shorts is better than length. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Never stop rapping. The more you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. You'll miss the best things if you keep your eyes shut. Nut, on your mom's butt, I bust a nut. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville, they say the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. Away it goes today. I speak for retreats for about have no tongues, but I have enough infinite means to speak for everyone. Think they works you too hard. Think of poor Ali Sard. He has 2 mow grass in his uncle's backyard. And it's quick growing grass, and it grows as he mows it. The faster he mows it, the faster he grows it, and all that his steamy old uncle will pay for his shoving mower around the hay is pitifulous pay of 2 duklas a day, and Allie can't live on such pitifulous pay. Away goes today, nay. Away goes today, day to day, rapping all night and all day. Away goes today as I'm rapping, spitting all night and all day. You never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. When something bad happens, you have 3 choices. You can either let it define you, let it destroy you, or you can let it strengthen you, spit into you. I start drawing, and eventually the characters involve themselves in a situation. Then in the end, I go back and try to cut out most of the preachments. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your left foot with your right, and you will succeed. Yes, you will succeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Don't give up. I believe in you all. A person's a person, no matter how small, and very small persons will have to die if you make yourselves heard. So come on now and try, spitting their end in rhymes. And today the great Yertle, that a marvelous he, is king of the mud. That is all he can see. And the turtles, of course, all the turtles are free, as turtles and maybe all creatures should be. Indeed, it seems, today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Shout aloud, I am glad to be what I am. Thank goodness I'm not a ham or a clam. I mean clam sand cram inside of this clean cream can, or a dusty old jar of gooseberry jam. I am what I am, what a great thing to be, if I say so myself, happy every day to me. Indeed, monopoly floppity sloppity, I meant no harm, I most truly did not, but I had to grow bigger, so bigger I got. I biggered my factory, I biggered my roads, I biggered my wagons, I biggered the loads on of the theme of the needs I shipped out. I was shipping them from the south to the east, to the west, to the north. I went right on biggerin', selling more the needs, and I biggered my money, which everyone needs. Indeed, it seems, no matter what you do, somebody always imputes me into your books. I'm not my forever rhyme encyclopedia of infinite knowledge. Knowledge. And now, come to this spot where the spotlight is hot, and you'll see in the spotlight a juggling jock who can juggle some stuff you might think he could not, such as 22 question marks, which is a lot. Also 44 commas, and also 1 dot. That's the kind of circus, McGurkus, I've got about rhyme taped your top. So open your mouth, lad, for every voice counts. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them with a mouse. I will not eat them in a box. I will not eat them with a box. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Oh, what a day. I'll make it a holiday. Life is a success. I am weird. You are weird. Everyone in the world, and this world is weird. One day two people come together in mutual weirdness and fall in love from above. Slow is the way you go, right, my phone? It's been never ending, dope. What about hope, you know? Well, there I go. You're not enough. You shot me down, bang. I hit the ground, bang, fud, in cold blood. Shot me down, a bang, that awful, horrible sound. Fud, in cold blood, bang. I am weird. You are weird. Everyone in the world is weird. One day two people come together in mutual weirdness and fall in love. Sneetches got really quite smart on that day, the day that decided that sneetches are sneetches, and no kind of sneetch is the best of the beaches. That day, all the sneetches forgot about stars, and whether they had one or not upon that's of ours. Rap and blast off to Mars. Planes, trains, and cars. The news just came in from the county of Neck that a very small bug by the name of Van Black is yawning so wide you can look down his neck. This may not seem very important, I know, but it is, so I'm bothering telling you so. I hope you know. Well, there I go. You're not enough. Well, I hope that they hate it. I know they'll say congratulations, but I hope that they hate it. When I say I finally made the famous, I made it, yeah. I know they'll say congratulations, but I know that they'll hate it when I finally say I made it famous, I made it, yeah. The black, rap.